The question, does God exist, has been asked by human beings for as long as people have been able to think, reflect, and wonder about life. It usually arises not only from curiosity, but from deep moments of pain, awe, fear, or gratitude. When people look at the vastness of the universe, the order in nature, and the complexity of life, many feel that such harmony cannot be accidental. The idea that everything came into existence without purpose feels unsatisfying to the human mind, which naturally seeks meaning.
Across civilizations, cultures, and eras, people who never met each other still reached a similar conclusion, that there is a higher power beyond human limits. This shared intuition suggests that belief in God is not merely learned, but deeply rooted in human nature, a response to the sense that life is more than randomness. From a rational point of view, many argue that existence itself demands an explanation. Everything we observe has a cause, and the universe itself began to exist, which leads to the question of what caused it. Science can describe how processes occur, but it struggles to explain why there is something rather than nothing. The precise balance of physical laws, the fine-tuning of the universe, and the emergence of consciousness all raise questions that go beyond material explanations alone.
For many thinkers, God is understood not as a physical object within the universe, but as the necessary being that gives existence to everything else. In this view, God is not something science can place under a microscope, just as concepts like love, justice, or consciousness cannot be physically measured yet are undeniably real. On a personal level, belief in God is often strengthened through lived experience rather than abstract argument. People speak of prayers answered in unexpected ways, inner peace found during hardship, and strength that appears when human strength runs out. These experiences may not serve as scientific proof, but they carry deep meaning for those who live them. Faith, in this sense, is not blind belief without thought, but trust built through reflection, experience, and consistency. For believers, God's existence is not only a philosophical conclusion, but a reality felt in moments of gratitude, patience, and hope. Even suffering does not necessarily negate belief. Instead, it often deepens the search for purpose and understanding. At the same time, doubt is a natural part of the human journey. Questioning does not automatically mean denial. It can be a step toward deeper understanding. Many people who believe in God acknowledge that his existence cannot be proven in the same way physical objects are proven. Instead, belief is formed through a combination of reason, intuition, moral awareness, and personal experience. Ultimately, the question, does God exist,
may not have a single answer that satisfies everyone in the same way. For some, God is a logical necessity, for others a lived reality, and for others still an open question. What remains clear is that the search for God is closely tied to the search for meaning, purpose, and truth in human life, a search that continues to shape hearts and minds across the world.